All right, let's get right into it. Today we are diving deep into Ruskin Bond's The Thief's story to zero in on that one critical moment, a single decision that completely changes a young thief's life. So let me start by asking you something. Just think about it for a second. What's actually harder to do? Is it taking something from a total stranger or from someone who trusts you completely? This is the exact spot our narrator, Hari Singh, finds himself in. So let's set the scene. Our narrator, Hari, is just 15, but he's already a pretty experienced thief. And his latest target? A guy named Anil, a kind, easygoing writer who's not just his boss, he's actually become a friend. And yeah, that's where this whole thing gets complicated.
Now, this isn't just an observation. This is Hari's own assessment of Anil. And you gotta think what that means coming from a thief. I mean, Anil gave him a key to the house, taught him how to cook, and he's even teaching him to read and write. This isn't your typical mark. This is a real relationship, and it's built on a foundation of trust that Hari is just about to blow up.
And you can literally see the battle going on inside his head right here. On one side, he's got all his usual justifications. He's telling himself he doesn't even pay me and, he'll just waste the money on his friends anyway. But robbing Anil just feels different. It's tough to rob a careless man because that carelessness, well, it comes from trust. And like Hari himself admits, it just takes all the pleasure out of the work. And then bam, the opportunity just drops into his lap. Anil, who makes money here and there, finally gets a real payday. He walks in with a bundle of cash from selling a book. For Hari, this is it. This is the moment he's been waiting for.
And with that one simple move, the plan becomes very, very real. Hari watches as Anil, totally unsuspecting, just tucks the money right under his mattress. The temptation isn't just an idea anymore. It's right there, literally within arm's reach.
Okay, so this is the main event. Anil's asleep, the money's right there. Hari decides it's time to do what he does best. It is time to make his move.
So, what's the score? 600 rupees, all in 50 rupee notes. Now for Hari, this is a fortune. He's thinking he could live like an oil-rich Arab for a week or two. This isn't just some pocket change. For him, this is life-changing money.
The theft itself is incredibly tense. You can just picture it, his hand sliding under the mattress. He feels for the notes and pulls them out without making a sound. But then, Anil sighs in his sleep and turns toward him. Hari is startled, scrambles out of the room, and as soon as he hits the road, he just starts running.
And the escape plan? It's simple, it's clear. Get to the station, hop on the 10:30 express to Lucknow. With 600 rupees in his pocket, it really seems like he's home free. But this is where the whole story turns on its head. See, the physical escape? That was the easy part. The real challenge, the true conflict, starts right here on this train platform. This is the absolute crucial point. The train is leaving. He can jump on it. Everything he knows as a thief is screaming at him, go! But he doesn't. He just stops. He hesitates, and he says he doesn't even know why. His feet are just planted on that platform.
And just like that, the chance is gone. The train pulls away, and suddenly Hari is all by himself on a totally deserted platform. He's got the money, but his freedom just slipped right through his fingers. He's a thief with nowhere to go.
So this moment of being frozen, of being paralyzed, is what really kicks off the story's big message. Standing there all alone, the thrill of the chase completely gone, Hari starts to understand the true weight of what he's just done. You see, from all his years of stealing, Hari's got this kind of professional system for how people react. He's studied his victims almost like a science. He knows a greedy man will show fear, a rich man, anger, and a poor man? Well, a poor man just shows acceptance. It's all predictable, totally impersonal. But Anil breaks the formula. And in this moment of pure clarity, Hari just knows that Anil's face won't show fear or anger or even acceptance. It's just going to show a little bit of sadness. This one person completely shatters his cynical view of the world. And that's the gut punch. That's the turning point. The sadness wouldn't be about the 600 rupees. Nope. It would be about the betrayal, about the loss of trust. For the very first time, Hari isn't thinking about the money he's gained. He's thinking about the relationship he's just destroyed. And that feeling is way, way heavier than any stolen cash. So this realization forces Hari to calculate the real cost of what he's done. And believe me, it has absolutely nothing to do with money. He starts thinking about all the things he just threw away. He can't cook Anil's meals anymore. He can't run to the market for him. And the biggest thing? He's lost the chance to learn how to write whole sentences. The one thing that promised him a totally different future, a life beyond being a thief. So it really all boils down to this choice, doesn't it? On one side, you've got a few hundred rupees. It's an easy escape, but it just leads him right back to the same old life. And on the other side, the chance to become a respected man, the chance to learn, to read, to write. Now, for anyone studying the story, pay attention, because this is the key takeaway. The moment Hari realizes Anil's sadness will be for the loss of trust, that is the story's thematic catalyst. It's the internal fire that sparks his change and pushes him to go back.
And with that thought, the decision is made. The desire for an education, for a future where he could be a clever and respected man, is suddenly way more valuable than the thrill of the stolen cash. He's going back. And so, we end right where Hari's new beginning starts. He has to weigh the value of cold, hard cash against the value of a second chance. And that really leaves us all with a final thought, doesn't it? What price do we put on trust? And what's the real cost when we betray it?